They had some preparation in place, but clearly not enough for what transpired.
Nearly 2 weeks after a pro-Trump mob stormed the nation's capital, many are left wondering how it was even possible.
Bad evaluation of the intel. We're still not sure how much of the intel that the FBI had went to the Capitol Police, but clearly they did not respond to it sufficiently to be prepared for the event that actually occurred.
Dr. Stephen Bucci is a former top Pentagon official and Army Special Forces officer. He says in light of what happened at the Capitol, law enforcement officials are now preparing for the worst.
It's a different regime right now. They're going to do things very, very differently. They're going to assume the worst and be prepared for it.
He believes preemptive action by the DOJ in the days that followed, including numerous arrests and scouring the internet for leads, will help prevent future violence ahead of the inauguration.
A lot of people who get involved in this are kind of wannabes, Aaron. They're not, these criminal geniuses that are out there. They think, oh, well, this would be a great thing to do. But it gets kind of discouraging when the guys in the black suits come and knock on your door and say, no, you better not do this. We're watching you.
Which could have already deterred people from anticipated protests on Sunday, like in Lansing, where demonstrators were vastly outnumbered by police and the National Guard.
Just because you can change the magazine on an M4 rifle real fast doesn't mean you're a tactical genius. And so a lot of those folks hopefully just get discouraged and stay home. Others get caught. If they try and do something, the law enforcement officials can grab them and take the appropriate steps to ensure they don't do anything like that.
As far as the upcoming inauguration goes, Bucci says this is something law enforcement and Secret Service have always had a keen eye on. On top of street closures that have already happened and a huge National Guard presence, they will implement some new technologies to thwart any potential violence in D.C.
If I was a bad guy, I think it'd be a good week to stay home. Because you're not going to get away with what you think you are, and two, the stuff that comes down on you to stop you is going to be pretty extreme. We've got a lot of ways to express our opinions and our displeasure in some cases with our elected officials. Do that and then work for the next election. That's the way our system works. It's worked for over 200 years. It's a pretty darn good one.
For Fox 17 News, I'm Aaron Parsegian.